seconds to stay. Let the music pop, let all the drama flop. It's all green lights, no seconds to stay. And it's never ever ending. It was skip the paradise, my piece of heaven. Never giving up, that's what I live by. This is my life until I reach the sky. My soul in this music drop won't fall apart. Went down for the shit to the very start. Haters mad cause I'm poppin', and they just patiently waiting. I'm flying hella high like California. I got a sign, gonna take the game, gonna make it mine. So I gotta stay up on my brain. It's my feet are liquor, so I can't waste time. Don't count time, don't worry, so I let them fly. Thinking about how the world could be a sweet place full of lies. Sometimes I wonder why, but whenever I'm in it, I'm wrapped in mine. I ain't got no patience for no dumb shit. Take a bun to the face, then I say fuck it. For all my loved ones, I ain't afraid of jumping. You want them bangers, homie, got me jumping. Let the music pop, letting all the drama fly. It's all green lights, no seconds to stay. Let the music pop, let all the drama fly. It's all green lights, no seconds to stay. Holding me down for the ones that keep me right. Keeping my game tight, never gonna stop the fight. I just be vibing, I be feeling nice. I'm just trying to live and have the time of my life. This is so cool. She got me flying high. I call her my Sailor Moon. She calmed me down when I am doing fine. The music pop, letting all the drama fly. It's all green lights, no seconds to stay. Let the music pop, letting all the drama fly. It's all green lights, no seconds to stay. Now, they gotta take my side, never backing down, so just bring it on. Yes, now, I gotta take my side, never backing down, so just bring it on. No time to pause, leaving all my doubts and shots. Yeah, I got the motherfucking key, yeah, I got the letting these lanes turn up, watching them all just fly up, blazing lands, slashing all my ops now left. Yes, now, they gotta take my side, never backing down, so just bring it on. Yes, now, I gotta take my side, never backing down, so just bring it on. How my dollars got moved, so zero time to waste is crucial. I'm constantly on the move, no matter what, I have to stay cool. Always put in the work till my final tool. I'ma do what I love to do, and that's how I always do. I'ma chill back, vibe and just groove. Ain't a damn thing I now to change my mood. Can't miss now, they gotta take my side, backing down, so just bring it on. Can't miss now, I gotta take my shot. Never backing down, so just bring it on. What in the hole? He's never falling. He's always rolling. They don't. What in the hole? He's always rolling. He's never falling. Homie about to go in with other good time and all his friends. Never in my life I ever had to pretend. I don't ever trip, cause it is what it is. Everybody I'm so fly. But then I get touch the sky. That must be his time. Sounds like we're about to have a good night. Living on some minute, got no time for haters. Never care what a thought I gotta say. I ain't got no time to play. Get it in a song and play it all up in this game till my hell bar just energy hella high. Let my mind drift by. Fly like a satellite. Up, we out of sight. Energy hella high. Let my mind like a satellite. Up, we out of sight. Bang, bang, boogie. Head to the sky, just grooving. Feet up, I'm cooling. Music high, boom, booming. Vibes hella right. From the night to sunrise. We get outside the box. Like it ain't that surprise. I ain't got a moment to waste time. I like California 'cause I let it shine. Goddamn wombo combos all the time. Till my very last spot. Energy hella high. Let my mind drift by. Fly like a satellite. Up, we out of sight. Energy hella high. Let my mind drift by. Fly like a satellite. Up, we out of sight. Life can be beautifully tough. Sometimes time for fake love. I won't give up. So no time for fake love.
On hand, like in the freezer or the cooler or anything?
I would have to make a formula. But
okay.
but she only wants me to do that if it's an emergency, and I'm not sure if this is emergency.
It is not considered an emergency. No.
Yeah,
absolutely not.
Say hi. This is baby Alice. Hi, Sega.
Hold on. Hello. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, what is all
I like
this?
the title. I like the title. I'm here. Oh, she's so...
Yeah, she's a chunky baby. She's a chunky little baby.
Wait.
But this is Alice, everybody. She is
Wiggle, 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 yeah.
wiggle, 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 yeah, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. She's like, what the fuck is all this? She's never really been down here while I'm doing stuff, so this is like her first time down here.
That's actually pretty sick.
Yeah.
Look at her, she's so precious.
She's like, oh my god, there's a bunch of flashing lights and shit in my face, and a bunch of different colors, but mostly red. What the fuck? What the flick flack? Yeah, because you can't do R's, so it'd be flick flack. The flick flack?
Yeah. The flick whack.
The flick flack. Yeah, with the flick flackness.
Those flickin' fwackers.
Yeah, those flickin' flackers. You flickin' flacks. Oh, she punched the mic. She punched it.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
So you're gaming now?
Democracy.
For Super Earth. For Super Earth in America.
Yeah, for Super.
Is this the face of America? Is this the face of America?
Yeah, definitely the face of America. By far.
Okay, so I'm not entirely sure what
How's this?
I don't know how this is gonna work.
I honestly, that's what I was gonna ask you. Do you have a baby carrier?
Not
like one that you wear.
Hi, Charmander.
Charmander's like, oh my god.
I don't have anything down here. She was just upset, and I was like, "There's things that I gotta do. I gotta make content and stuff." And Mr. Bear is just kind of down there, so
He's just standing there.
This
Menacingly.
weekend, I was gonna say my son is at the in-laws right now.
oh, so you're trying to game for a while.
For a bit, my wife's laying down. I did promise her though that when she woke up that I'd hang out with her in there for a little bit, But otherwise, right now she was asleep when I came out here. She's still asleep. It'll probably be asleep for a good couple hours or so.
Cool.
So
We can
I got no.
Okay. Let's see how this is gonna go. Let's see how this is gonna work here. Got my controller in this hand. Yeah. What up, the goat? What up, the
I
goat?
gotta say, you gotta let me know. You have to let me know, kind sir, if it's a little bit of a pain in the ass.
Cause yeah, I've never really gamed with a baby in my. Quit looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. It's just slightly.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on medium then. It's a little easier than challenging. I don't want you to have to want it to be chaotic with the baby in your arms.
Okay. Thank you. So yeah.
If anything here too. Oh yeah, no, we gotta finish it on medium, and then we can go to to an easier set. So yeah, at least this one's not too hard. It's we gotta just eliminate an something called an automation Hulk.
Sounds good. I'm ready.
Oh fuck! I gotta click it. Whoopsies!
I just might need to be covered at some point, cause who knows what's gonna happen.
I fully agree, and I mean, like I said, you just gotta keep me posted, man. I don't want it to be a pain in the ass.
Yep, will do. We're gonna give it a shot.
All right, first off, we're gonna go a little to where it's open, so we can get your bearing. So we're gonna go here, and then I did get a couple new things I'm gonna bring in. What is this? First off, what does it look like? Is it this?
Heavy armor penetrating?
Yeah.
I like heavy armor penetration. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, we all love a little bit of heavy armor penetration.
Right, dude? And then we'll do, provides minor damage reduction from all sources for all Helldivers. Thanks. Yeah, we'll do that. Wait, hold on. That's what happens when you nut. Yeah. Yeah. This happens. Right there. Yeah, so I didn't know how long you were gonna be, so I was gonna try.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm good.
No, yeah, you go ahead.
No, seriously, don't do this.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
you try. You
Oh,
got
shit.
this.
I'm good.
I'll take a shower. I'll take a
sorry,
shower.
shit.
William.
Oh shit!
No, I don't want to have this. What are you? She's all sweaty and shit anyway.
Oh, now you pissed her off. Sit back down.
No.
You were gonna try and
I know, isn't she just adorable, Charmander? She is absolutely freaking precious.
Okay.
Man, I just can't stand it. I show off my son more on my side, but my wife doesn't want me to. She has her own personal reasons, but you know, it's okay. Nice job, Go. Love it.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
Here we go.
For democracy.
For America.
Family. In the terms of American Dad, it was perfect, Go. It was nice. Oh, what do you mean? What? You could have done it.
I'm so confused on what the fuck is going on now.
Like, what's going on? Like, do you need to do something? Are we good?
I don't. Well, no, she was upset, and then MrsMaaam took her. I thought I was. I don't know. I don't know.
You're wondering if you made the baby cry.
No, I have no idea what's happening. I guess we're here. I guess we're doing this.
Okay, I just want to make sure you're good, man. I don't want you to get, yelled at later.
I probably will,
Just
but
in
you know,
case.
it is what it is.
Oh.
It's fine.
Oh. You want to hug about it?
Sure, for America.
Okay. It's okay.
I don't have the hug. I can only fist.
Oh, I'll fist with you.
Okay. Right on. Okay. Anyway, where's my hat? Where's my hat? I feel naked. Jesus.
Do you have a personalized hat, kind sir?
What an event.
It was a fun event.
It was definitely
It was
something.
entertaining.
It was definitely something. Okay, but anyway, how are you, Mr. Bear? How are things?
I'm good. Can't complain too much.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay, I gotta turn my headphones up because I can't hear nothing. Alright. Is there anything else I need? One true flag. Whoops.
Hey, you ready?
I don't know what this does. What does it do?
Wait.
What? We can carry a flag?
See, and it's a spear.
Oh, no way.
That's
Oh,
a
that's
really good amount of damage.
that's awesome.
However, I want to carry my hammer, so I can't carry my flag, but...
I will definitely carry the flag. For America.
Where are we even going?
I'll represent America for us. I got it.
Alright, let's see. Alright, we're gonna go this way.
Alright, I'll follow you, Mr. Dad Lad. There's an explosion over there. There's smoke and shit coming up.
We're at.
Back here. I don't know if this
Lead
is
the way.
I don't know if this is important or not, but my observation is seeing this.
We'll take a look. Whenever there's a crash, I always look for a blinking yellow beam. If there's a blinking yellow beam going into the sky, that's usually hinting at some good loot, like super credits and shit.
I'm seeing nothing, Captain.
That's okay. Then we'll head on this way. Like, look out towards the horizon. Do you see those?
Yes, I do. There's also one to our left.
Alright, whatever's closer, we're gonna try to, on our way to the objective, try to get them all before we head out.
Sounds good, Mr. Boss Man.
By the way, if you do have me pulled up, I gotta ask, does my stream look any different? I did some settings with the stream output, and it seems like it's fixing the audio issue.
I don't have the audio up.
That's okay. How does it look visually?
Looks pretty sexy to me. The blue. Oh, ouch.
Well, ow.
Oh. Yeah, it looks pretty good. The blue definitely looks good in the background.
Oh, yeah, no, I have it on Aurora. It's gonna go from blue to pink to purple to red, and then all the way back to blue and all that jazz.
Ah, cool.
But yeah, no, I'm glad it looks good, and I'm glad everything else looks good.
It does be looking pretty schmexy.
You do look pretty schmexy, though, I gotta say, with that hat and everything, you know.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna make you one at some point. I'll make a TorgieBear58 hat. I'll give it to you for Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, ho, ho. You know, have you heard of that metal poster company?
I think so. I think I made a sign.
Display.
Yeah.
Okay. I found out that you can actually upload. Oh my God! Of your images. You know what?
Jesus.
Get over here. Get over here.
Whoa! Big ouchies. Oh,
Your turn.
Did you destroy the flag?
Nope.
Oh, okay, cool.
I picked it up for you, but it's your turn now. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll let you carry the hammer and you can hit me.
I'll do it when you least expect it. I'm gonna bank
Okay,
it.
you can keep the hammer.
I'm gonna.
No, you can.
No,
Yeah,
I'll stab you. I'll hold on to the flag.
Stab me.
But
Can
I'll
you actually wait? Can you actually stab me?
I don't know.
If you can hit me with the hammer, I'm assuming. No, yeah, if you can hit me with the hammer, I'm assuming. Did you hit it again?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just curious. Can you stab me? Hold on.
Wait, hold on. It's angled up. Oh, never mind. Oh!
Oh.
Well, so much for banking it.
That's so freaking strong. Oh. You know what to do.
Yes, I do. You?
Give me them freaking cretins.
Nice. Oh,
Let's go.
sorry. I forgot I had to bring you back. I forgot that was the thing
That's
I had to
okay.
do.
That's okay. I had to see that from my perspective. It was great. Oh. Let's go. Oh. Oh shit. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Ooh, I did get something new I want to test out. Hold on.
Oof, my leg.
Alright, we're gonna see how this works. This is gonna pack a punch, so stand back.
Pack a punch from Call of Duty?
Maybe.
That'd be cool.
Oh, that's what I needed. Okay, yep, there's a slight audio delay. That's okay. Let's fix it. There we go. Oh shit.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, this?
Yep, grenades!
Nice. For Super Earth.
For super
America.
There we go. Oh, behind you!
Ah!
In front of us! Oh my god!
Whoa! Nice.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm gonna need a resupply. I'm running low on steams. Calling it down.
What the fuck?
What happened? I didn't lay any mines this time. I swear.
It's okay. I don't know what the fuck happened. I just blew up. Oh boy.
Is there? Oh, there's already mines here.
I see. I see him now.
I didn't even see him before.
I know they blended in really well.
Yeah, they did.
Nice, nice. Good job, Mr. Egg. Watch out. There's someone on the other side.
Oh, I sees him. I sees him. Oh wait, I called down a resupply. There it is.
Yeah, don't forget to get that. Alright. Let's see. I need to call my rover.
Red Rover, Red Rover.
And Hammer.
There's one more box of resupply if you need it.
Sweet, sweet. I'm double checking everything. I'm good at the moment. Appreciate it, Mr. Egg.
Cool, cool.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Alright.
High priority target is in your vicinity.
Eliminate Hulk. The fuck is a Hulk? Oh, that's a big boy. That is a really big boy.
What do you see? What do you see?
You don't see him?
See.
Orbital barrage incoming. Stand clear.
Wait. Is that?
That big humongo?
Oh.
You see the big fella?
Oh. Oh, is this really it? Oh my God, it is. All right, hold on. Fire away! Holy shit! Oh God, he's coming this way.
Uh-oh.
He's coming this way.
Uh-oh.
It's coming this way.
Mr. Bear. Ouch. Uh-oh, mines are coming.
Run, 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 run.
Uh-oh. Ooh, I just dodged that. Holy shit. Yeah, he's gonna step on mines. Oh,
Objective critical strategy
Oh God.
no longer
we did it.
Oh God. We did it. That was a little horrifying though. Watch out.
Yeah, apparently
Oh.
mines do the trick.
Okay.
Is there anything in here? Anything worth grabbing? Oof.
That was so close. Yeah, is there any... Yeah, I'm looking for samples. I'm going more inward into this thing to see.
Yeah, I'm looking
No, I'm
for...
kind of surprised.
Yeah, yeah, me too. I'm surprised I haven't seen fucking anything. We got one bloody flag, Mr. Bear. One bloody
I
flag.
love it. I freaking love it. We have one more, and then we can go around and take everything else out. Oh, what is that? Oh, God.
Nice.
Thank you, thank you.
Easy peasy. Oh, there's a nest thing over here. And then there's a flashing light over there.
Sounds good, sounds good.
Here, I'll take out this nest thing. Ow.
Alright.
Alley-oop!
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, well.
Careful, Mr. Bear.
Let's go.
Right on. Getting shit done. Oof. Ugh. You slid all majestically. I fell like an idiot. Oof.
No, no, no.
America.
Oh, you found super credits.
I also found an explosive barrel.
Careful, pick up the super credits.
Oh, you're lucky I had to reload. I was so gonna blow you to smithereens.
Eh.
Oh shit, there's stims here. That's cool.
Find some stems.
Yeah, there's just stims laying about. Oh, and grenades? Oh, sick. And Frenchman too? Oh, that's for digging and such. Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
Hold
Oh.
on. There's a few more. There's a few more.
You're a mad lad, and I love it.
All right.
Wait, can we
I hear
lure?
'em.
Yeah, I hear him too. Can we lure him in there?
We gotta find a group and we gotta bring them this direction.
Okay, okay, okay.
Perfect. All right. We gotta get them as close to this thing as we can.
Come here, you bitches.
All right. Yeah, come stand on the other side. All right. Steady. Steady. Oh, shit!
Oh, your drone blew it up.
Oh, dude, it's a pit of fire.
Ouch!
Hold on. I'm pulling up the autocannon.
That was one strong light post.
Oh, God.
Nice. Nice.
Nice, nice.
Uh,
Alright, alright. Where's that last son of a bitch?
well, he was in like an oil rig thing, so I would bet that he's up over by this crane thing.
Be advised, the enemy high priority
I found him. I found him. I found him.
Oh shit, I'm coming.
Pretty sure this is it. Bitches, leave me alone. Ow! Well, that was my fault. I could have stood underneath that.
Did you find him?
reinforcements have been launched.
Did you kill
You
him?
know, I thought it says eliminate the Hulk, and I thought I did, but no, it's. I think it's just. Oh well. Nice.
So where's the Hulk? Oh wait, yeah, you must have killed him. Oh wait, no, wait. Here's the thing.
I heard something.
Yep, there's a bunch of dudes over here. Get stabbed! Get stabbed for America!
Oh my god.
Ouch! Nice. There's a lot of super credits in this one.
I was gonna say, holy shit. Found some more.
That's awesome. Can I reload my gun, please? Thank you. Do you need any ammo?
Not at the moment. Nope.
Alright, cool. Nice. Alright. So we got another nest over there. Red Rover, Red Rover.
No.
So, yeah, my guess is he's over by that crane thing over there.
Yeah, we gotta go back, turn around that way.
Yep. I'm gonna take out this nest
Alright.
real quick.
Yep, I'm following.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Well, we had a good run.
It was over so quickly.
I got this. We got this. Alright. Oh, shit. I'm coming to my left.
Half reinforcement budget remaining.
Right on.
Reinforcements.
Thank you, Mr. Bear.
Anytime, anytime. Oh god, oh god, oh god. You listen here, you mother frickers. I have had it with your bullshit. Get up.
Nice. That was awesome.
I think your flag's right here. There we go. Appreciates it. Alright. Anything to destroy over here?
Stab.
Alright, nice, nice, nice. Alright,
Okay, so we gotta go back to the crane, which was back this way.
Yep. Oh my god.
Oh, wait. Here we go. I have an idea. Alley-oop! Oh, I meant to jump over that rock. That did not work.
Clear the area.
I think I got him.
You did. I just didn't mean to throw that, but oh well. It
It's
doesn't
okay.
take that long to come back.
It'll be our backup.
I surely hope so. Oh, wait, right here?
I think so.
Oh no, there's just another base. Oh, what the fuck?
Holy shit, there's a lot of bases.
My autocannon found him. I fucking love that thing.
Nice.
Here.
Shout out to Torgie's cannon.
Yeah! And for Osland!
Whoa! Shit! Nice shooting, Tex.
Thank you, thank you.
What is that? This thing's broken.
Huh.
What
Not
is
sure
it?
what that is.
I'm gonna punch it. Oh,
I found a base though.
Whoa!
Come on. Fuck you!
nice. There's another one.
I'm going for it, Betsy! Hiya!
Fuck yeah, Mr. Bear. You and that hammer is unstoppable.
Oh shit, 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 shit!
Whoa! We're fine.
Those freaking ragdoll physics. Alright.
Nice.
God, where the... Yeah, cranes are... I see the cranes.
Yeah, I bet you it's over there. We're doing all the side quests before we get to the main quest. That's how you video game.
Welcome. That's exactly how Fallout runs. Oh shit, my webcam.
Oh no. What happened?
It's just how it is with this damn USB. It's an external USB port thingy that loves to glitch out. Come on.
Deploying sentry.
There we go.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Oh, I found him! I found him!
Where? Oh shit. You know, I'm gonna try something stupid.
Oh, I died.
Oh my god.
There's kind of
Well-
a lot of bullshit going on.
Alright, Mr. Ig. I trust you.
Ooh, yes, let me squish him. Let me send him to the squish realm.
Request
Oh, it is launching me way out of here, Captain. But I have another plan.
I hear you, you bitch.
Enter it, enter it. There we go. Okay, this is not doing anything.
Oh shit, oh shit.
Okay, plan B, plan B. Hell bomb.
Wait,
Yep.
I see his backside. His backside is exposed.
Okay. You distract him, I'm gonna punch in codes and shit. Hell bomb is armed. Go, 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 go.
Let's see if that takes him out.
Out. Woo!
No, alright. He's still there. Hold on. I'm going in.
Objective critical stratagem available.
That is not what I wanted to do. You bitch!
Oh shit!
God.
Oh
God.
shit! Oh shit!
That
What
was
hap-
so fucking close.
What happened?
Dude, I almost kissed that mine.
Oh, nice.
You know, just-
Nice.
Right. Alright, now we can extract. Alright, let's go.
Did we get all the nests?
Let's see, let's see. I'm actually detecting 2 more. There's one right over. We just have 15 minutes to get the extract.
I was kind of bouncing all over the mines.
That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna get out of here.
I was playing.
We're gonna get out of this area and reinforce you. Safely.
I like playing badminton with my body.
That's okay. Badminton's kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. I used to love it.
Calling in reinforcements.
Thank you, Mr. Bear.
Anytime, broski.
Request approved.
Thanks.
Reinforcements on the way.
Protect Mr. Bear during
Awesome.
upload.
Huh.
What did you upload? Is that a bomb?
Oh, it's just called an escape pod.
Oh? Does it do anything?
I don't know. It's being a little weird.
It sounds like it's doing something. Oh yeah, you're still uploading data.
Yeah.
Good
There
job,
we
Mr.
go.
Bear. You did it.
Thank you. Oh, shit. You bitches!
Oh shit!
Oh, Mr. It.
Scary. Super scary pants.
There we go. 2 boxes for you.
Thanks, Mr. Bear.
Anytime.
You're such a nice guy.
I try.
You want me to eat your ass now or later?
Nah. How about later? We gotta get to these. We got 10 minutes to get to the other ones over here.
Okay. I'm gonna check and see if my sample's still here on my dead body, and it is.
Good, good.
Nice.
Sick nasty.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Gotta love them samples.
Alright, activity coming in on the left.
I gotta make my way to you. Where do we gotta go?
I'll mark it just a second.
Okay.
This way.
Nice distraction, nice distraction.
Oh yeah, that's gonna do some damage to them. They'll be distracted for a minute. I surely hope so. There we go, yeah.
That looks like another base. Oh, that looks like another big boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my bones. Oh, my bones.
Careful, careful. Let's go.
Oh, more incoming.
Oh, behind.
Not on our buns. I didn't consent to our buns being touched.
I know, not our precious buns being unconsensual. I'm sorry.
Our precious dad buns.
No.
Hey, hey, get the fuck out of here. What do you think you're doing? Who do you think you are? You think you're some big man? Huh? Some big man with a big wang? He almost killed me, so it must be pretty massive.
Nice, nice.
Any shampoos?
I didn't see it.
What a load of buns. Oof.
Man, why is it all just... I gotta figure that out, like, with the audio. There's always just that, like, it delays after, like, a period of time.
I think you need a new computer, because mine used to do that too. Because remember how I told you how to do it? Like, you have to, like, turn it off and back on again?
Right, but this is the one that I bought last year.
You may proceed to extraction
Oh.
when ready.
Is it a capture card issue? Do you need a new capture card?
It could be just a capture card issue. The capture card issue's old, but that I can't afford that right now.
Fair. Fair point.
I got ways. All I gotta do is just pay attention to the audio right now. It's pretty fine, so...
You know what else is pretty fine?
So, oh shit, we're going the wrong direction.
You.
Could you pick up my samples, please?
I guess.
There you go. And then let's get the hell out of here, out of Dodge. So, since we went the wrong direction.
Reinforcement budget.
It's okay. I forgive.
Request approved.
Yeah,
Reinforcement
Yeah, I didn't even know where we were going, so.
that's okay. I should have just marked it.
Oh shit, hello! A bunch of fucking dinguses. Fucking dingus dweebs.
Oh boy.
Did it fall over? No! Oh, look out, Mr. Bear! Oh my god, he almost stomped on you. I'm gonna need...
Oh no! Fuck.
What happened?
Hold on, the TV. I gotta turn the TV back on. There we go. Okay. Oh, shit.
You okay?
Yep. I have my, like, ring light connected to the TV's USB port, so when the TV shuts off, the light shuts off.
Oh. But you're all good? All
Oh,
good?
yeah. Oh,
Alright.
yeah.
Just making sure. Gotta make sure my fellow dad lad is A-okay.
Oh, yes.
A-okay in more ways than one. I'm just gonna bypass these dweebos, or maybe not. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Orbital inbound.
Orbital inbound? Oh, you mad lad.
I try.
Calling down fortifications. Requesting sentry.
5 minutes left. Liberty speed your step, Helldiver.
Uh-huh. Bitches.
Careful, there's mines about.
Extraction
Oh, well. That was hidden. I didn't get to see that one.
Need reinforcements.
Nothing's getting up here, Mr. Bear.
request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Let's go. Oh shit.
We got this. We got this. Be careful. What?
There we go. What?
The thing is gone. The sentry gun.
Calling down a support weapon.
Oh, here comes more.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Ouch. 49 seconds.
Oh shit.
What happened?
That gun right there is gonna... It's moves slow. Oh. Oh, well.
T-minus 30 seconds.
Ow.
Huh. You know what?
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Nice stabbing. Nice stabbing.
Thank you.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup. Pelican 1 landing in progress.
Here it comes.
Oh shit.
We're getting out of here, Mr. Bear.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20
Yeah.
seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Good shit, Mr. Bear.
Liberty smiles upon
Good shit. Ah, those Ghost Energy, I got the sour one. They are definitely sour.
Nice. I got a sparkling orange Celsius.
Nice.
3
2
stars.
stars?
What? What do you mean?
You got 3 stars?
No, I got 2 stars, and I'm mad about it.
Hey, last time I remember we played, we didn't get any stars.
Yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right. I will take what we can get.
Plus, you leveled up to 7.
Oh shit, I'm a cadet. That sounds feminine. I have a penis. Thank you very little.
Thank you very little.
The finger guns is so you.
I know, I love it. I love picking it every time.
New difficulty unlocked. Challenging.
Oh boy.
Can I unlock any new stratagems? No? That's fine. Oh, excuse
I'm
me.
waiting to get, I need, 30, 40 more of those medals and I can get this, roughly around there. Wait, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 30 or 40 and I can get the belt-fed grenade launcher.
Belt-fed grenade launcher.
Yeah, if you go under acquisitions, you scroll down to siege breakers where it looks like you're wearing like a knight in shining armor, and it's the very last page. That's the one I'm currently on right now that I unlocked that I unlocked a while ago.
Oh, nice, nice. I'm on Helldivers Mobilize. And I got... Wait, is the LAS-5 scythe, is that a laser gun?
That's the one that's one of the ones that I have. Yes, it's like a laser beam one, that last one. Or not
Oh.
the last one, the one that's on the page 5.
Yep. Cool. High five? You mean to tell me that I can high five a bear?
I was gonna say, don't forget to fill out your acquisition thingy, man. That way you can unlock more shit.
I forget that it exists.
I agree. No, it's okay. Sometimes it's an afterthought with playing this game. The only issue is that that's the only free one. The other ones cost either, if it's not a collab, it's at 1,000 super credits a piece. Otherwise, if it's a collab, it's 1,500.
Oh. Oh, hey.
And that one only applies. Oh, what's up?
No, sorry, go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say that it applied to the Halo and Killzone one, but what'd you find?
I figured out how to activate my emotes.
Oh, and the character? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, now I can hug you. Alright, victory pose. I can either salute, finger guns, or clapping. I like the salute. Playing card. Solid black, that one, that one. I like that one. That one's cool. Isn't Space
There you
Cadet
go.
a song?
I wanna say yes.
Pretty sure it is. Okay, and then we'll do that. Secondary can be Peacemaker. Throwable can be that. Cool. Looks good to me. The belt-fed grenade launcher is fun. So is the leveler. The leveler? Is that in the things that I was looking at? Would it be in stratagems?
I know what he's talking about. That's in the one that I'm on, the... What is it? The... No, not that one. There it is, the leveler. It's a single-use weapon firing a high-yield missile. It's only, it has one-time use, but it's it's a very insane amount of damage.
Ooh. The Scorcher looks fun. Otherwise, the Breaker Spray and Pray? That sounds intense.
Yeah, I really can't wait to get like one of the robots. They have those giant like mech suits that you can get. There is one in the very bottom pass called Exo Experts. It's a lumberer. It looks like he shoots rockets and fire.
Oh? That sounds intense.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. And I'm looking at the other ones. They even make one where it's oh, what is that? Oh. Looks like some armor penetrating shrapnel thingy with a shield attached.
Oh.
Interesting. What the fuck is a missile pistol? Excuse me?
That sounds like something you call your penis. The missile pistol, and then you thwap it out and slap it on someone's forehead.
Oh my god. Yeah, I know, dude. It looks exactly like what it is. It shoots missiles. That's insane.
That's crazy.
Who knows? Maybe that might be one I have to go after at some point. Alright, let's see. What other place do I have time to attack with? Yeah, I keep forgetting that these matches are like 40 minutes apiece.
I do too.
So let's see. Let's make it a goodie. I picked robots. Do you want bugs or do you want those alien things?
Probably bugs. I like bugs. Speaking of bugs, I finally uploaded those clips of me capturing a wasp.
Yeah, I saw that. Was that with the gas trick?
The gas trick?
Where you fill up a glass jar with fuel and you put it over, you put it right over the nest if it's small enough, and it suffocates the bees and kills them all, and it drops the nest right into it, killing the nest.
No, I was down here streaming Dead Space, and I looked to my left, and on the wall was a yellow jacket wasp. And the yellow jackets are the ones that remember your face and like sting on sight, and sting you repeatedly. And so I spent the first 30 minutes, like I made it a highlight, but I spent like the first 30 minutes trying to find it and capture it, because first it was on the wall, and then it fell to the floor, and then it landed on my tapestry. I have a tapestry for a door, and then it landed on there, and then went on the backside, and then I looked away to read chat, and then it disappeared, and then it flew and hit the ceiling, and then dropped, and then I lost it. And then I found it on my desk, and I caught it with a cup, and I put a plate over it, and then I found another cup, and I filled the cup with hydrogen peroxide, laundry detergent, hand soap, and I think spit, and then I doused it in there, and then dumped like another probably a solid minute more of hydrogen peroxide to make sure that it was good and doused, and then I spit in it. And then I kept it in that overnight, and it was basically dissolved from its abdomen the next morning.
I see.
But it was just a solid hour of me just fucking around with this yellow jacket wasp.
Damn.
Yeah, it was not a good time. I mean, it was a good time when I found it and captured it, but it was not a good time when I was trying to find it. I was freaking out. I had a sword in one hand, and I wasn't wearing the right slippers. I didn't have socks on, so it could have stung my tooties, and I was scared for my life.
This operation will swiftly usher this planet's salvation.
Mr. Egg,
Mr. Me.
you know I love you, right?
Not when you say it like that.
So, this one mission is 12 minutes. It's called Blitz, and it's on a higher difficulty, I'll say.
Oh, what's like how high?
This fucking TV. I mean, nothing crazy.
Oh, it's on hard?
nothing too crazy.
Hard things are cool.
Yeah. I like hard things. Everybody else likes hard things, so a little bit of hard things, you know?
Mm-hmm. It's one of them hard days, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, all we gotta
do.
We gotta is
take out the nest.
we gotta
Take out the
pretty
nest
much-
and then leave.
pretty much take out the nest and leave.
Alright, so we should probably land in this area because this one's by itself, and then these ones are all together, so we can knock these out and then leave.
Telling me to drop over here. I can't drop in there, but yes.
Alright, this one is... Oh,
Right.
okay. I'm gonna do explosive orbital caustic? What the fuck does that mean? I don't know what that means, but we're gonna do it. So kind of like when Master Wheeler took on the squirrel. Oh yeah, he did take on a squirrel. That's true. A squirrel got into their house and he armored up and then killed it.
Oh.
It was quite intense and pretty amazing.
Does sound amazing.
It was amazing. High explosive rounds fired from the destroyer. High speed rotary auto cannons. Sure. So take out. What do I want to take out? Take out the. Oh, you got a sentry gun. Okay, so I'll take out my. Wait, how do I get rid of? Stop it.
You gotta click on it. It'll go back to the stratagems, and then you can replace it.
What? I'm
Like
doing.
while it's highlighted yellow, hit square. Or no, whatever stratagems is, and then click it like again. To pick, like, you know what I mean?
No.
So if the joystick, highlight the yellow box over the stratagem you want to change, and then just click A. Or X, or whatever when you click, A. Click
so-
A over the stratagem, and then you can switch it out.
Gotcha. Okay, I need this. And then... And then we'll also do... that one. And then this one. Okay, cool. Do I want that one? Wait, why do we have an extra flag?
They include it if it's a community thing.
Oh, cool. Go us.
Yeah, so it's automatically in our thing.
That's pretty cool.
And by the way, I looked it up on my phone. They give me ways to fix the audio delay between the video and the thing. There's like certain things I can do manually to help it.
Like what?
So, I can adjust the sync offset, make sure my audio sample rates match up, check the device for timestamps, and optimize system resources. So.
Okay. Yeah, I figured out that was a thing that you had to do, because when I went on ChatGPT, they told me to lower my audio rate and shit.
Okay.
And they also told me to drop my frames. Like, the frames had to drop down to 30 frames per second, and then the audio bitrate had to drop. And then instead of, I think I had it at 1800 kbp, or no, I had it at like 2200 kbps. They had me drop it down to like 18, and then if MrsMaaam is also gaming or streaming, drop it to 16.
Got it. There you go. There you go. Oh, we gotta close the holes. That's what we gotta do. We gotta find the bug holes that they're coming out of. Oh, right here, Mr. Egg, Mr. Egg. Oh my god. This is so bad. Try to reload, try to reload!
Oh, my leg's already broken. I'm being stomped on. I'm being stomped on. I'm being stomped on.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. This is a bad idea.
I blew myself up.
Oh my god, Mr. Egg, this is such a bad idea. They're all oh.
I didn't realize that this gun was just a straight laser beam. I thought it was a shotgun laser beam.
Right, right.
So yeah, I don't have my shotgun.
Squad lost. Deploy replacement squad.
Hold on. Yeah, this is
I squished a nest.
nice. Good job, keep it up there. Yeah, I know, with the laser beam one, you gotta let it, like, hold it down for a second, wait before it's fully depleted, take your finger off and let it die down.
Oh my god.
Shit like that. Hold on, I need my rover, then we're gonna... Okay, we just gotta clear out 8 of these bug hole things. Alright. 3 more.
Good job, Mr. Bear.
Thank you. Still need to close 3 more. There has to be 2 more in this area. Sample.
Minefield. Stand clear.
Wait, in this whole town area, or in that hole that we were just in?
I don't know. I think we gotta go over here. Gotta go over here. There we go. We gotta go over there.
Oh, I sees it.
There we go.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
I'll play around with my settings in the morning. I think in the early in the morning, I am gonna either play something or react to something.
Nice.
I miss reacting to shit. You know, you want to know the highest rated video on my channel, like for YouTube?
What?
It's a reaction video to a Halloween Christmas special. Over 1,000 and something views, and it's like, out of all the videos that I've done over the years, it's still the highest rated one. Even the Fallout one I uploaded when I first started playing Fallout with RJ, it still gets comments to this day, and I'm sitting here like, bro, it's not that serious. I don't care about the Thunderbird, but the Thunderbird is a good video, I will say that. Is that a freaking Thunderbird? Is how I said it, really high-pitched voice. And all of a sudden these people are like, what was it? 20-something-year-old man, by the way. I'm like, oh, sure. Yeah, at least I got hair on my nuts.
Nice. Yeah, it's crazy. Like I'm kind of in that same boat. Like there's a clip that I uploaded back when I played Fallout, and I haven't played that for like 2 years. And then all of a sudden it has like 20 some views and a bunch of comments. Like it just randomly blew up out of nowhere. I was like, what the fuck happened? Yeah, I don't get it, but I'll accept it.
Wait. How could we still gotta find one more bug hole?
One more bug hole.
Yeah, before it's letting us leave, it says we gotta find one more.
I mean, there's a nest over yonder. I waymarked
That'll
it.
probably have. Yeah, that'll probably have to do. Okay.
Well, I mean, we could do another. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. In this area.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if there is any in that area. Let me know if you find one in that area.
Okay.
Otherwise, at the moment, I am heading towards where you marked.
All right, sounds good. Be safe.
I shall try.
Seen a whole lot of nothing, Captain. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Can I sneak by without anybody bothering me?
Requesting sentry.
Can I sneak by? There's a bunch of bugs.
Requesting orbital.
Oh my god!
Requesting orbital strike.
Oh, this is bad, 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 bad. At least extraction's over here too. I didn't realize that. Nice pick.
5 minutes left. We can't stay this low much longer.
Fuck, there's only there's 5 minutes left and I still haven't found it? Where'd it go?
It's over here, it's over here, it's over here.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm out of grenades, I'm out of grenades. Oh, fuck.
Okay. Alright, I'm coming. I didn't see
you
any
good?
I didn't see any other nests back at that other area.
Thank you for checking, thank you for checking.
Calling down a support weapon.
Whoa!
The fuck happened?
Advanced weaponry.
Dude, there's shit flying at me!
Deploying support weapon.
Had wings!
Oh no, not wings.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No, 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 no! Leave me alone! 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 What did I ever do to deserve this? Oh my god! It's like Stranger Things! Get these bats out of here! Mister?
Oh, I'm dealing with a big behemoth.
Okay, I see you too! Just telling you to be careful!
Holy
Shit!
Okay.
Okay, alright.
There was
Alright, cool.
there was another big behemoth.
Oh god!
There's another big behemoth.
We're gonna crush them both.
Alright. Crushing's not an option, Captain. I'm way out here in the sticks.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Holy God.
Yeah, watch out. They're in the air, man.
Run.
Run.
What the
Bro, just go. Oh my god, rare samples. Okay. Those are the holes. I'm gonna try to crush run. We're good. We can extract. Let's get the hell out of here.
Good job, Mr. Bear. You did it. You're the best.
No, you're the best.
Those
Watch out. You're gonna get taken in the air.
those flying things have armor?
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Okay, where's extraction? Where's extraction? Where's
Mark
extraction?
it. Just dodge and weave. It's a blue beam.
I see it. I'm going.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Did you have a hell bomb?
No.
Calling in orbital strike. Calling in extraction.
Fuck you!
Holy.
Holy shit! Just dodge and fucking weave, dude! Oh my god, they're everywhere!
Out.
Oh my god!
That's a lot of fucking bugs, man.
Bro, just keep running, oh my god!
My leg. Oh, that's my arm. Ow.
Deploying full replacement.
I don't know how. I just fucking.
What
Oh.
the fuck?
Extraction radius.
I don't know how we just exploded, but it happened.
Okay, it's telling me to activate a hell bomb.
Huh?
I know why. I found those flying things' nest.
What? You did what now?
RJ? I mean, no, yeah, where's RJ? Is he in chat? Somebody? Mr. Egg? Sega? Happy Goat? Somebody?
Hello?
Help! Oh, I can't activate this. Oh my god, I made a boo-boo. I made a boo-boo. I made a boo-boo. Oh no.
Holy shit, that's a lot of fucking mines, dude!
How the fuck are we gonna get out of here? Holy shit! Oh my god!
Pelican 1 will attempt to pick up at extraction.
What do
Okay,
you mean?
no more extractions. I called in one last hell bomb.
Dude, I can't, I'm back, I can't come back! Done!
Holy shit, holy
We gotta
shit.
survive for the next 3 minutes!
Oh my.
Oh my god!
While their service ends here, their victory will echo throughout the galaxy.
So,
That...
Helldivers outside extraction radius.
that was,
Reporting pickup.
that was something.
We're gonna go back to medium is what we're gonna do there, Mr. Sir.
Are we doing this again?
I don't know if we're gonna do this specific one. No, we're gonna. I got time for probably one more.
One more of these in medium?
I don't know if we can do this in medium. Let me see if I can go back to switch it here. That was a little intense. What were your thoughts and opinions?
Could have gone better.
Yeah?
Could have gone better.
I mean, I can go down one. There is one that's right below hard that's above medium called challenging. So, that one seems easier. And one of them is we just gotta find and destroy all the termite eggs. So,
Whatever you want to do, Mr. Bear.
whatever I want to do, no. You need to vote too.
I'm just happy to game with you, man.
Well, I'm happy to game with you too. I just don't want you to have a bad time.
Isn't challenging harder than hard?
No, it's harder than medium.
Oh, okay, cool. Happy medium, happy mediums.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. We got this.
I believe in us this time. Absolutely. Alright, I'm ready. Cocked and loaded.
Cocked and loaded. Let's go.
Yep.
Oh, wait.
Speaking of...
Now we're ready.
Actually, no,
What's up?
no, not speaking of that. Did you get an email from Fallout for Hope?
Oh, did something pop up?
Yeah, I got an email from Fallout for Hope. Oh. What?
What's up?
I don't know. Rise and Shine team. Hiatus is nearing its end. Apparently, wait. There's in-person events, and apparently it's coming to an end? Oh, wait, too far from shuttle? Wait, what do you mean?
History will remember your deeds.
What? Hey.
I'm confused.
Go get it.
I don't know either. But the eggs is back this way. Towards here.
Yeah, so ignore that. We'll be fine.
What are we ignoring? The too far from
That what it says about the yeah, because I mean we got to deal with these eggs, so.
Holy damn.
Gas strike incoming.
Yeah, when'd you get your email? Mine is from March from Fallout for Hope.
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Okay. That's okay. I'm coming.
Cool. There's big bads and uglies.
Sounds good.
Don't fucking charge at me, you big bitch!
There we go.
Good job, Mr. Bear.
Alright. Next spot.
Whoa!
Oh shit. Any samples over here?
I don't know. I've been too busy running.
It's okay. We're gonna keep on running. Alright, reinforce.
I got squashed by big bad and ugly.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Squish room!
Yeah! Oh shit. Bitch! No, I was one shot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mr. Egg, you good?
Yep. Oh, Jesus. Are you good?
I surely hope so.
Nice. There's eyeballs over here. Interact.
Found something!
My guy's yelling, I guess.
Just yelling.
Yep. Thinks he's cool.
Oh. My favorite weapon. I can't wait to unlock this at level 15.
Where are we going?
Follow me. You want a laser cannon?
Sure. I won't say no to lasers.
Right up here.
Laser.
Yeah, the one that I found right now in my hand is the one that I'm looking forward to at level 15. It shoots beams of lightning for infinite.
Ooh. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, as far as I know, it doesn't have an overheat and it doesn't have any ammo with it. It just takes a minute to load up and then boom.
Cool, cool. Love the sounds of that.
Huh.
Strange.
Objective near your
What's
position.
this? Over here? Huh. Yeah, no, let's take out these eggs and then we'll go check that out.
Check out the thing that's on the left? Or what are we checking out?
Yeah, oh shit! You should have aimed it better.
To your left, to your left.
Oh shit, thank you! Oh shit!
It's alright. Ouch.
No, you're good, you're good. Just keep an eye out. Watch out, bug breach.
Oh shit.
Oh god, oh god, oh god!
There's a lot of them.
Yes, there is! I'm gonna throw an orbital! Oh shit! Shit! Fuck you! Oh! Bitch! There you are, you bastards! Yeah!
You have served democracy well. Distraction awaits.
Alright, I think we got all the eggs.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Oh shit! Bitch! Fuck off!
Let me see you take that ass.
Hey, where's that blue specimen thingy? Alright, right over there.
Blue specimen?
Yeah, that. Click the specimen vessel. I think it's over here.
Yep.
What are you?
Big, bad, and ugly.
Not anymore!
Fucking got him.
Oh shit, that replaces the rover? What do you mean? Oh god, I gotta carry that? Oh. I gotta extract with this bad boy.
I'll hold on to your
Look at my
rover.
back.
What the fuck is that? Oh my god, you have a seed.
I know, I gotta carry this seed.
You have bug semen on your back.
Ew. Alright, now extraction. Oh my god, that's so far away. We got this. Oh shit.
Hold on, I'm checking for specimens. Special semens.
Oh god, oh god, oh shit. Get off my ass.
Such pretty palm trees.
Okay, okay.
Ooh, what's over here? What be this?
What'd you
be?
find?
I found a fence. I found super credits. Oh no, I found a laser cannon. Never mind.
Nice.
Also found Big Bad and Ugly.
Oh, it found me!
I'm lasering his bunions.
Nice job lasering them bunions.
Shout out to Butt Stuff. Alright, I'm right behind you,
This
Mr. Bear.
is- In the trees! Oh.
Do you find another nest? The
Oh,
fuck is
dude!
this? The fuck is this?
Those things you saw on the stream, remember? We need 2 people, 2 people.
Oh, we gotta do this again?
No, 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 it's the door, it's a door.
Do we have to go in the door?
Yeah. Oh, 1, 2, 3, go. There's loot.
Oh, is that a flamethrower I see?
All yours, all yours.
Oh, no way. A fucking flamethrower?
Oh, dude, I also found super credits.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
This flamethrower only has 3 out of 5 ammos.
Oh, just use it wisely. Why? Oh, great.
Burn, motherfucker!
Oh,
Nice.
come on, don't do this.
What happened?
There we go. Oh, nothing. Stream's just being wonky. Hold on.
All right.
There we go.
Is this it? Oh, no, it's still over there. We still got a couple nests yet. But that's extraction point. What I marked.
Okay.
Do you want to just get out of here? Or?
Here. Let's take out these nests. These 3 nests, right? Let's go over. Yeah, because we already.
Over here? It's on the opposite side of extraction.
Yeah. Yeah, that one. I was trying to mark it.
Alright, sounds good.
Yep. There we go.
Burn, motherfuckers! Burn in hell! Ouch! Fire's hot!
Oh.
Don't touch fire.
Oh, well, that laser thing took me out.
Your own rover took you out?
Yeah, same thing when you drop the turrets can take you out.
Oh, that's pretty stupid.
Oh no, the specimen!
Do we have to go back and get it?
Wherever I died at, yeah.
Your stuff is right there.
Thank you.
It's kind of on fire, though.
Found some eggs over here.
Some egg. Oh, big, bad, and ugly! I'm burning him!
Oh,
He's on fire. Oh, the flamethrower works a
Good.
treat on that fucker.
it's great, man. And they
Whoa.
make a little rover that's fire too.
Oh my god, I want that. Oh, please don't zap me. Holy shit.
Oh, watch out, yeah. This thing will get ya.
Yeah, I remember getting zapped before.
Oh yeah, it's not fun.
Not really. Kind of, but not really. What's this?
Oh, any extra ammo, loot, credits, anything? Samples? Samples!
Uno shampoo.
Bitch. What'd I say? Get down.
Ah, I'm on fire!
Careful!
It was a bad idea to get the flamethrower. I'm just gonna burn myself.
Hey, you're doing good with it.
When I'm not burning myself, yeah.
I found something else.
A building. No way. Ooh, a shampoo? A shampoo times 2? A sample times 3?
Nice, nice, nice. Getting all the good samples.
Shit yeah, dude. Shit yeah, dude.
Oh, found the bug breach behind us. Careful.
Uh-oh.
In front of us.
Woo!
Careful. We got some activity. I knew it! We got company! Oh, ow, ow, ow.
We should probably just move on forward. We'll just get out of here.
Sure.
Yeah, move on to the next, the nest. We'll blow shit up if they follow us.
Sounds good, sounds good.
Found a fence. That's what I say.
Nice, nice.
Thank you.
We're just running some duos there. What is this? Roblox? Roblox Trust? Appreciate you asking, though.
Is it over on YouTube?
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
I found a cannon.
Tactical asset nearby.
Like a portable cannon?
No, like a Jihumis cannon.
Oh, is that the one we gotta load with the rockets?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Go ahead and get her set.
I found a missile, but I can't place it? There a thing there is a thing I gotta do first.
What is that?
Big bad and ugly.
Why is the screen changing?
Yeah, why is there like
Why
gas?
is it just piss yellow?
Why? Yeah, is it gas? Maybe I shouldn't use the flamethrower.
Is it a storm? What is this?
Slightly concerned. But only slightly.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I'm not in front of, behind you, like directly, so I attack you on accident. Oh shit.
How did I just...
get you?
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Just in case, we're gonna pick this up. Alright, I need to get you, I need to get you, I need to get you. Mother trucker!
Whoa, that's a
Oh, that
big...
didn't work, that bounced off. Oh god, oh god.
I'll try to squish. I'm gonna try to squish. And I missed.
Oh shit!
Look out!
Extraction is
Where's my body? Where's my body?
Trampled my ass.
Where's my body? Where's my body? There's my body.
Over by me, over by me. Oh shit. Oh god. I'm trying not to attack and kill you. Oh god, oh god.
Ow.
Mother trucker!
I want to throw an orbital, but I can't fucking see.
Oh my god! Oh no! No, no, no! Not the samples!
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
This is so insane!
Yeah, what do we...
Really? Well, we're supposed to go to... Well, now it's telling us to go to extraction, but now I'm trying to get to my stuff. Oh, it's right here! Motherfuckers! No, 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 no! Fucking fire! I am gonna live!
Okay, where's more missiles? More missiles. There's another missile.
Um,
2 out of 4.
we got this, we got this. I'm trying to figure out where there's more missiles.
Found another one.
Oh, I found another one too.
Oh, get it in before that guy sees me. Yep. Okay, cool.
Nice, nice, nice. One more. She's fully loaded there, Captain.
Right on. We gotta find that terminal.
It was over back here, back here, back here.
Oh, found it. Whoops. All right, there.
We got a company.
Yep. I don't know what this is, but I'm doing it.
Holy shit! Why me? Why me? You bastard! Leave me alone! Oh my god! That didn't even damage me. That just launched me almost straight across the thing.
Nice.
We're a bunch of badasses, Mr. Egg, you and me. Oh my god, your person's going crazy.
That was awesome. That's what happens when you hold the fire trigger. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's freaking sick.
All right, Mr. Bird, did we?
shit.
So we did the thing, I think.
Yeah, we just gotta go. We just gotta extract. We just gotta go.
Whoa! Oh my Jesus! Stim, 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 stim. Oh.
Oh my god. I almost thought I got
I'm alive.
that. Holy shit! What's that? What did I just do? Slide on my ass? Excuse me?
Okay.
No, not the specimen!
Sending down equipment package.
Bastards! I wanted that specimen! God damn it, you cockers! Rah!
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Fuck you! Eat some shit!
Okay, I called in a resupply, but I don't know where it went. There it is. Oh, thank God. I need hella stuff.
We got this, Mr. Egg. We got this.
Okay, yeah, we're alive. Okay, Big Bad and Ugly is dead.
Alright, that means we gotta go
Asset within threat range.
extract, 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 bug, 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 bug. Okay.
There's a question mark.
Oh my god, mines! Holy shit.
Yeah, be careful. High winds coming from the north today.
Yeah, surely looks like it. Oh, I found another one of those doors? Are you kidding me?
I found super credits. Okay. I found another question mark. I'm running. Running for my life. Just hold forward, Mr. Bear. Head to extract. Get out of here for Super Earth. For America.
I ain't leaving without you, you son of a bitch.
Requisition? I found requisition.
Oh, that's more revives.
Oh, nice. Any more question marks? No? Okay, let's get out of here.
No!
Ooh, that's a lot of them. That's a lot of them. That's a whole lot of them. Ooh, God, that's more of a lot of them. Oh, Mr. Bear, there's a lot of them. Oh, man, Mr. Bear, I mean...
Best to your best!
Mr. Bear, there's kind of a lot of them, dude!
Run! For democracy! Do you need a new rover?
Nope, Rover's still good.
How you broke the building down? You cocksucker! I
Ark?
just realized too that I was so focused on picking up that specimen that I forgot to pick up my samples, but that's okay. Ugh. You bastard!
Whoa!
Holy shit! Mr. Egg!
Reinforcements on the way.
Oh my god!
Whoa, big, bad, and ugly! Oh, Jesus Christ!
Holy shit! Artillery!
Mr. Bear, let's leave.
Crying! These cocksuckers!
Burn, motherfuckers. Burn. Huh.
Oh my god. Stay down.
Roger.
Okay, extraction's called.
Attempt to pick up at extraction zone.
Ooh.
Shit. In case we need it.
Oh, my leg. Oh, god damn it. I'll try to squish him. Uh-oh. Please let me squish. Please let me squish. Please let me squish. Where is he?
Oh, you were so close!
I fucking missed! Where's my body? 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 Where's my body?
Watch out! You! I hate this fucking thing! I swear to God! Ah, my God!
Oh, you!
damn it, to hit the other button. Oh god, oh god.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Ouch.
Oh, fuck, no.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Okay, it's almost there. It's almost here. It's almost here. It's almost here. It's almost over.
Oh my god.
It's almost over.
I need the specimen, I need the specimen!
It's almost over. Oh, not big, bad, and ugly. I'm not ready for you yet. Oh, my sentry gun squished him. Oh, take that. Okay, where's my body? Where's my... Uh-oh, here he comes.
Right there, right there. I marked it.
I need the flamethrower. Give me the flamethrower. Out. Did you find it?
Yeah, it's right here, it's right here. I got it, I got it, I got it.
Nice,
picked
nice,
it up.
nice.
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates.
Ah, fire, fire, fire!
This is Pelican 1 preparing for touchdown.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, this thing needs to get here fast. Get here fucking fast. Alright, Mr. Bear, get the fuck in, dude.
No! God, man! You cock! No, 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 no! Oh my god! Okay, where's that specimen? Where's that specimen? My god! Get in, get in, get in, get in! I got it, I got it!
Okay, hold on, there's a lot of fire. And I don't have any more stims.
Okay,
Found a rare sample. I found a specimen vessel. Wait, wait, wait. Yep, I got a specimen vessel too. Let's go.
Pelican 1
Wait,
preparing
I don't
to
have the
depart.
specimen.
I do, I do.
You have...
I got it. Let's
Okay,
go.
okay.
Extraction complete.
Yeah, because there's only one. Okay. Holy shit.
What's up, Tarpon, bro?
Shit. So
That
that's challenging.
that was fucking crazy.
Oh my god.
Wow.
My god.
We did it, Mr. Bear. We did it.
We got a star. I'll take
Oh,
it.
yep.
Motherfuckers.
Whatever. We survived.
I don't even give a shit.
We fucking we lived to tell the tale. That's all that matters. Fuck the star.
Oh my god. Bro.
Wow. 10%.
It's alright, goat. Is that a different goat or is that another same goat or what is that?
That's Tarpon, bro. That's Tarpon, bro.
Oh, Tarpon, bro. It's okay, man.
I am covered in slime.
Oh my god, me too.
Wow, wait. I am covered in green shit, blood, piss, and probably bug cum. Wow.
In freaking sane. And oh my god, the next time we play, I'm gonna have the belt fed grenade launcher. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Want a high five, Mr. Bear?
Oh yeah. Nice fucking job, man.
Nice, nice. I gotta pee before we do the outro. I gotta piss of justice.
You go to give the piss of justice and, and then we'll do the outro.
Piss of justice.
Damn, guys, that was insane. You know, thank you, Tarpon. That was great. Yeah, I know we had a good time. It was hell of a time. Man, I am sweating. Oh, I really want that one. The portable hell bomb? Come on, man. I just wanna get this war bond just for that. Oh, dude, that would be so much fun. Hope you're having a good night, though, man. Hopefully you're chilling.
No, he
and having a
doesn't.
great one.
He's lying to you. Don't listen to him.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, mhm. Bro, I'm thinking through some of these, man. I wish they were, it wasn't premium currency. There's some fun ones in here.
You talking about Uranus? There's fun stuff in there.
Yeah, no, that, but I'm talking about these war bonds, dude. I found one of those turrets that we could place down that's just a flamethrower one, and then I found another one that's a personal hell bomb that you put on your back.
No way. So you could
Yeah.
kamikaze motherfuckers?
Yeah, it's under, it's a 1,000, it's the premium war bond, the currency one, but it's under the Servants of Freedom.
Holy shit. Not enough. Not enough? What do you mean not enough?
Do you have the not enough of the blue currency?
Oh, I wasn't looking at that. That's in Superstore.
Yep. Well, the superstores where you can purchase the armors, it's the war bonds one where you can get enough currency to get those. There is some you can get with the weapon, like I've seen some shotguns, a knife. When did they start adding weapons to this, actually? Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm only on page like 3.
Okay. All right. But how much of the super credit? How many super credits do you have?
Now I only have 5. I just spent a bunch on cosmetics.
That's okay. You gotta look pretty.
Yeah. I was covered in slime, so I had to pretty myself up. I have a hood now.
I agree, dude.
Hood bros.
Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh.
Pretty sick, huh?
Pretty sick.
Pretty fucking sick.
Oh, hold on. Pretty sick. Yeah.
Wait, what's the explosive handshake? Boom!
Support our troops.
And then we got a hug.
Turn up for the all-inclusive.
And then we make out and have butt sex. Cut the cameras.
Hey now. Cut the cameras. Yep, that's off cam. That's off cam fun.
Alright, cameras off.
Oh god. Hold on, everybody. We'll be back.
Nope, yep, we'll be back after these short messages.
Oh god. No. Don't do
Oh, Mr. Bear, you're so tight and dirty.
Oh, Mr. Egg, you're so dirty and tight. Oh shit. That was fun. Oh god. So, I just gotta double check. Are we doing Phasmo on Monday or are we doing Fortnite on Monday?
Phaz. We got plentus of updates on Phaz. We have customizable characters, which you actually have to spend in-game money. I found out you have to spend in-game money and
what?
For cosmetics for your character.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The customize them. Yes.
Yeah. Did you also know that there is I don't know if it's limited time, but there is a cosmetic you can get an FBI outfit, and you have to go around certain maps, and there's like dolls or whatever, or like statues.
Yeah.
You know about that?
Alan Wake.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah. No, I'm excited for the Alan Wake event.
So, that's just basically making the game more creepy, right? That's what that is.
So, I saw a little bit of footage. Some of the maps will be creepy, have a theme. There's, I think there's a little story to it too, but there'll be the ghosts and demons in those specific maps will look weird, kind of like when we did the Easter event.
Oh, okay, okay. I've never seen Alan Wake, so I don't know what that is.
I mean, if you did watch that trailer, it's honestly a story game. They're done in chapters, and it's basically fighting off creatures of darkness with lights.
Gotcha. So we're gonna be. I wonder if that's gonna be a thing for the ghosts if we flash them our bunions, if they fuck off a little.
Flashing them our bunions, dude. I'm doing that. We're doing that on Monday.
All right, I'll have the camera off, but I'll flash my buns.
Oh my god. Yes. No. Off camp for sure.
I don't wanna get canceled.
Yeah. No. We need our stuff.
Yeah. Put a lot of work into the HomieBabe HQ.
Give them that outro.
I guess.
Yes, I'll give you an Altoid.
A what?
A mint.
Oh, that is not what I thought you said an L toy, and I was like, what kind of toy are you gonna give me now? Take me on a wait.
No, those really hard mints.
Yeah, I gotcha. I was gonna say take me out on a date first, but we kind of already did. Speaking of which, would you want to go frolfing at some point?
Excuse me?
Frolfing? Frisbee golf?
Is that okay? That sounds fun. Yeah, don't say it the other way. That sounds almost like fluffing. No, I will definitely frisbee golf with you.
I mean, we can do that too. We can fluff. Why
Well, I
not?
mean, if fluff and frisbee golf, hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it'll be in the sticks. No one will ever know. There's trenches.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Trenches in the sticks.
but yeah, you and the fan bam gotta come over. The house has got some serious upgrades. The basement's super sick. The backyard's super sick. Like you gotta come over and see it, cause you came over when we like first moved in. So basically everything was
Right.
stock.
Right.
Now everything's super cool. You gotta come over here and hang out, and then we can smash like bros.
Yeah, Smash Bros.
Yeah, I got the N64 hooked up.
Oh, did you end up using the thing?
It turns out it doesn't work like that. Because the
You can't
N6
plug in the red, white, and yellow, or is there no red, white, and yellow?
there's no HDMI in the N64. It takes an HDMI cord. So I had to get a completely special completely different special adapter where it had one end is specifically plugs into the N64 and then it has an HDMI coming out of it.
Right. But is the Nintendo 64 red, white, and yellow input?
Yes, but the one that but the TV doesn't have the red, white, and yellow, and also I don't know,
so you have it hooked up old school, like old school TV.
No, I have it hooked up new school. So the adapter that you gave me has the different colors, but then there's nothing that plugs into the back of it, and the back of the thing that you gave me is an HDMI port.
Oh yeah, so okay, so what you do with that? So that part goes. You got to connect one of the outputs that go into your capture card, like. It's supposed to be like a display, so you put the HDMI cord for your display, you plug it in there, like you use for the Xbox. You plug the Xbox One. So it's basically like you use it for your display port.
Gotcha. Okay, well either way, my TV didn't have those colored ports, and my monitors don't have the colored ports, so I got a different adapter where one end of it is specifically plugs into the N64, and then at the other end of it is an HDMI. So and then in the middle it has like an adapter that I can turn on and off.
Okay.
So yeah, it's I don't know. I'm not sure if any of the other TVs have it, but if I want to bring the N64 anywhere else, I'll bring the thing that you gave me. Unless you want it back.
We'll figure it out.
Okay. But anyway, appreciate it that came out, goof, gaff, and laugh with us. Charmander, the Goat, Tarpin Bro. If I'm missing anybody else, I'm sorry. But we appreciate everybody that came out, goop, gav, laugh with us, chill, chat, and lurk, and do what you do. All the homies are down in the description down below. If you want to go check them all out, TheHomieRjay, TorgieBear58, MrsMaaam, they're all down there doing things and stuff. You doing anything tomorrow, Mr. Bear?
Probably in the morning, but otherwise, I think, other than gaming with you guys later, nothing else.
Okay.
Oh, RJ. I got a game with RJ tomorrow night, and then it's Monday we game with each other. Yes.
Yeah, I forgot today was Saturday.
Yes.
My camera is not focusing on me. Can you do the thing, please? Hello? Hello? Thank you.
Oh boy.
But yeah, they're all down there doing things and stuff. Oh man, I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank on my own outro. What the fuck? Just get the fucking dingleberries out. It's just nasty. Nobody wants to see, smell, taste the shit. Whatever the fuck you're into. Peace out, whoop whoop, and get the fucking comb your ass hair or something. Do that.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Mr. Bear. Love you.
You too, man. Love you. Bye.
Bye. Peace out, whoop whoop.
Astounding, cause they stay down, and no matter what, I'm 10 toes grounded. Vibes on the chill just like an island. Good vibes on the no need to act violent. Keep it back, but not just styling. Flying in the clouds up in the horizon. Soaring like a dragon. Feeling so great. On our way to wonder. Like a dragon.
I want everyone to fucking know this. If you saw her creeping up, why did nobody say anything? If anybody is, well, either way, I want this on record. This is fucked up. So I was just jamming out to music, ending my thing. She probably even heard me go, oh. Oh, I got up close to the mic and I moaned for Mr. Bear. And then all of a sudden I turned around. She has a hood up, hunched over in the corner. I was not. I actually thought we were like getting robbed. Jesus Christ. Bye, everybody.